Welcome back to the Coins Information HD channel. Today we are diving deep into a seemingly ordinary coin that could be sitting in your pocket, jar, or drawer right now, the 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may look like just another 1-cent coin, but for collectors and numismatists, the 1993 Lincoln cent has some fascinating stories to tell that we'll be discussing the historical background of this coin, what makes it unique, how to identify a rare and valuable specimen, and the current market value in 2025. So sit tight, because if you're a collector, investor, or simply a curious enthusiast, this is a coin you'll want to know all about. To understand the significance of the 1993 Lincoln penny, we have to first take a look at the broader context of the Lincoln cent series. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has been in continuous production since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the iconic portrait of President Lincoln, a design that remains largely unchanged to this day. By 1959, the reverse of the coin had transitioned from the original wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial design, created by Frank Gasparo. This reverse would remain until 2008, making the 1993 penny part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial cent era. Now, let's address the mint mark, or more specifically, the lack of one. In 1993, pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint did not include a mint mark. Unlike Denver and San Francisco, which used a D and S respectively, the Philadelphia Mint traditionally produced circulating pennies without any identifying letter. This is entirely normal and not considered an error. However, within the large number of coins produced, certain features, grades, and varieties can elevate specific pieces into the realm of rare collectibles. The 1993 Lincoln penny without a mint mark was produced in extremely high quantities. The Philadelphia Mint alone struck billions of these coins, making it one of the most heavily produced years in the Lincoln cent series. This vast mintage means that most 1993 pennies are incredibly common in circulated condition and have little to no value above face value. The coin itself is composed of a zinc core coated in a thin layer of copper, giving it its familiar reddish-brown color. Since 1982, pennies have been produced using this copper-plated zinc composition, which is lighter and cheaper to manufacture than the older copper-based coins. The total weight of a 1993 penny is approximately 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19 millimeters. Despite being a modern coin, the 1993 penny is not immune to issues that can make certain specimens more desirable. Strike quality, preservation, color designation, and the presence of any minting errors all influence collector value. And even among billions of coins, high-grade examples are surprisingly scarce. When it comes to determining value, condition is king. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale, with 70 representing a flawless, perfect specimen. Most coins in circulation fall somewhere between grades 1 and 63, depending on how worn or damaged they are. For Lincoln cents, another key aspect of grading is color. Color grading helps collectors identify the level of original mint luster that remains on the coin. The three primary designations are red, which indicates that the coin has retained at least 95% of its original mint color. These coins are typically uncirculated and preserved in protective environments. Red-brown, which refers to coins that have partially toned due to exposure to air, resulting in a blend of original red luster and brown oxidation. Brown, which refers to coins that have lost almost all of their original red luster and have oxidized completely. Most circulated pennies fall into this category. Red coins are the most valuable, especially in higher mint state grades. A 1993 no-mint mark penny graded MS 65 red or better can be significantly more valuable than its brown counterpart, even if both are technically uncirculated. Although the 1993 penny is not widely known for major die varieties, errors can and do occur during the minting process. These errors are unintentional and often result in unique characteristics that appeal to collectors. Some of the errors to look out for include double dies, where parts of the design such as the date or lettering appear doubled due to misalignment during the striking process. These can be valuable if they are dramatic and easily visible to the naked eye. Off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned with the blank planchet, resulting in a coin that appears lopsided or incomplete. Die cracks and cuts, where parts of the die used to strike the coin crack or break, leaving raised, irregular marks on the coin's surface, clipped planchets. Where a portion of the coin appears to be missing due to an improperly cut blank, these errors are not guaranteed in every batch, but if you do come across a genuine mint error on a 1993 penny, you may have something special. Value depends on the visibility, rarity, and demand for the specific error. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: how much is a 1993 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth in 2025? In circulated condition, the vast majority of these coins are worth exactly 1 cent. However, coins that have been preserved in mint state condition, especially with full red color and no signs of wear, can be worth far more. Uncirculated red specimens graded MS-65 typically sell for between $5 and $15. Coins graded MS-66 can bring in $20 to $40. High-grade examples, such as MS-67, are far less common and can be valued anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on appeal and demand. In extremely rare cases, specimens graded at MS-68 or MS-69, considered near perfect by professional grading standards, have sold for over $1,000. These coins are usually certified and slabbed by a major grading service and exhibit flawless surfaces, sharp strikes, and vibrant color. Coins with rare and dramatic mint errors can also command significant premiums, ranging from $20 to several $100s, depending on the error type and its appeal to error collectors. Keep in mind that the coin market fluctuates based on collector interest, economic conditions, and supply and demand. Prices can rise or fall over time, but high-quality examples tend to hold or increase their value due to rarity and condition. If you think you may have a valuable 1993 penny, here's what you can do to evaluate and protect it. Examine the coin under good lighting. Look for original red color, sharp details, and absence of wear. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the lettering, date, and Lincoln's profile. Check for doubling, odd shapes, cracks, or missing areas. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can damage the surface, remove luster, and severely reduce the coin's value. Even gentle rubbing can leave microscopic scratches that grading professionals will detect. If you believe the coin is uncirculated or has an unusual feature, consider submitting it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only confirms authenticity and quality but also increases its resale value. Store your coin in a cool, dry environment, away from moisture and handling. Use protective coin flips or holders made from inert, non-PVC materials. Over time, proper storage can preserve its color and condition, which is essential for maintaining value. So what's the final verdict on the 1993 no mint mark Lincoln penny? In most cases, it's a common coin with very little value above face. But under the right conditions, high-grade preservation, beautiful red color, or a significant mint error, this seemingly ordinary penny can become a highly sought-after collectible worth many times its face value. Whether you're sorting through change, inheriting a collection, or simply exploring the world of numismatics, don't overlook these modern coins. Even common coins can hold uncommon stories. And sometimes, all it takes is one rare example to make your collection something truly special. If you have a 1993 penny that you think might be valuable, take the time to examine it closely. You never know, you could be holding a small piece of history that's worth far more than a cent. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into coins, history, and hidden treasures. Drop a comment below if you have a 1993 penny or want help evaluating a coin from your collection. And remember, treasure is everywhere if you know what to look for. Until next time, keep collecting and happy hunting.